Hey everybody, welcome back to the Unintelligibles plays.
So we've been grinding a little bit, and we got to this point where Lord's learned Gust.
Which is going to be very helpful.
Yeah, so we thought it was actually going to be 10 or 11.
So helpful, we don't even need to go to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Okay. You know, it's Lord's. He's a god at this point. He just killed 2 Weedles, which makes him a god.
Yes.
By the way, in case you were wondering. So he just, I mean, he has Gust now, which is just, you know, going to pile drive through everything. So.
Indeed.
It's going to be easy.
Also, our little 2-year-old boy there got a few levels too.
He became a 4-year-old boy, I think.
He's 5 years old now.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He's a Rattata we'll still never use.
You missed his birthday.
He's still a Rattata we'll still never use. I'm sorry, Nuzlocke.
However, later on, assuming he lives through this entire thing, which I hope he does, we want to get him to level up more. His ability's called Runaway, makes escaping easier.
You know, that might be useful.
It could be.
That could actually be really useful.
What I was gonna say is that later on,
you know, that's the second time that you said later on, and I keep thinking that you're saying Nidoran.
Nidoran? We need a Nidoran.
We do.
Either boy or girl, I don't care.
Yeah.
Nidoking, Nidoqueen, they're my boys. And girls. But, so essentially,
excuse me, you don't have ownership over them. They're free. Actually, no, they're not. We literally own them in balls.
Yes.
But did they give us anything, by the way?
Who?
The people that we just passed?
I talked to them. They didn't give us shit. But, yeah, no, we're gonna probably need to level up, Nuzlocke later, because, he's got,
Alright, fuck this man.
Wild Raticates later on. So we might want to level him up to level him up, evolve him, so that way we don't have to catch Wild Raticates.
You know, I will say, I mean, I know this may get rid of the whole illusion that we don't know what's about to happen, but we know that Brian's about to get, like, Rattata and will have a Raticate soon.
Yes.
And then it'll die.
Yes.
And
so we need to figure out how it dies.
Yes. And so that means that he's actually following along with some of the rules. Not the rules where, like, if you fight a trainer and they die. Or us. He just cheats against us. That means he was following Nuzlocke rules for the one Pokemon, or he just hated his Rattata, or Raticate, which, you know...
Well, he goes to bury them, so...
Yeah, but he also cheated. But he probably, like, freaking juiced his Raticate, because there's no way that Raticate was supposed to be Raticate at that level, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Surprise attack!
By the way, we just destroyed that man.
Yes. We are destroying men.
It's not going to be hard.
No.
I mean, we have Gust. Gusto!
We have Gust and nothing else because we killed everything on this route.
We have Lortz the Devourer of Weedles.
Your soul is mine, Weedle.
See? Super effective. Doesn't even need to be a crit.
I'm so happy that in this gen, Gust is an attack stat, not a special attack stat.
God, that's always going to throw me off. There's so many of those that got switched over to make no sense.
Just remember, in this generation, everything that is an evolution plus dragon is special attack.
Right.
So like ice, dark, psychic, fire,
everything
water.
That's an evolution at this point.
Yes.
So I think there were some that didn't exist yet. Was Espeon?
Well, every evolution, even the future ones.
Okay.
From here.
Like Fairy.
Yes.
I hate Fairy, by the way.
Well, Fairy's not in this one.
I know it's not, but yeah. I just want to voice my...
I hate Fairy just because... Here's the thing, if they didn't make it resistant to everything, I wouldn't have minded. Like, if they made it to the one thing where...
They literally made it to oppose Dragon.
Which is fine.
That's the entire purpose.
And here's the thing, that's completely fine. But then it resists, like, everything else after that.
Yeah.
And the 2 things that hurt it are Poison and Steel. How often are you going to have Poison or Steel moves in competitive? Or in anything, really.
Well, the most poison you see, honestly, in competitive would be Toxic Spikes.
Exactly.
You sometimes see Toxic itself, but very seldom. In NU play, yes. By the way, do you know what I mean by when I say NU or UU?
NU is like not usable?
Yeah, not used. Okay. So NU is never used, UU is underused, OU is overused, and then there's Ubers.
Okay.
Which
are like the legendaries and all that, right?
Some legendaries are overused, some are actually underused. For example, the rocks, or that's
Reggie Steele's.
Yeah, Reggie Steele, by the way, is UU. He's wonderful. He was one of my favorites in UU. I never liked to play OU or Ubers because they were always the same thing. You fight somebody in OU, you're always going to fight the same 4 or 5 Pokemon and then one thing that's different. And they're always going to have the same moveset. It's so boring. I was a specialist in NU. I loved playing the never used ones because they were the ones that nobody ever liked to use, and you had to be more creative about the moveset.
Yes.
And that's where I had Jump Bluff the God. And
the God.
Jump Bluff and Cradley, too.
So Lorch is level 12.
And he is. Is he our highest level?
Yes.
Great.
He's just going to blow through this, and then we'll have... we'll level up Bulbasaur a little bit before the gym, and then Bulbasaur will just destroy the gym.
Yes, and we're probably going to do that off-screen, for the most part.
What, destroy the gym?
No, the leveling up of...
Yes.
Of not Bulbasaur. Say his real name.
Oh, Onion Lou.
Yes.
Yes.
By the way, I forgot to check. Is Onion Lou a girl or a man?
Onion Lou is a boy, I believe. I hope so. If not, then Lou is short for Lois, so it's Onion Low.
Lois.
Onion Low.
Oh, Lewis. Metapod. Again, I like Metapod.
Metapod just looks sad. Or he looks more disgruntled than anything
One of my
else.
favorite Pokemon memes is the whole Metapod fight.
Yes.
Metapod hardened!
Megapod, use Mega Harden!
Metapod hardened against his hardened! And they're just like, "Arrgh." And Missy's just
really
like, you
wanted
got
it.
your nerds.
Really wanted a Caterpie to name it Caterpete.
I mean, I know that the common joke is to name Caterpie Dick, so that when you get to Metapod, it hardens.
That works more for Weedle, though, doesn't it? Because doesn't he look more like a dick when he turns into Kakuna?
Okay, you and I... What do you think dicks look like? Hold on.
Not that! Does your dick have 3 spikes coming out of the end of it?
Yeah?
Oh. Well, I'm watching the wrong kind of porn, then.
Yes, I think you are.
I teach children.
Both of us do, actually. Yes. Although, you teach younger than I do.
Yeah, I teach, like, 6th and 7th and 8th graders.
Yeah, I teached high school, but now I teach a little higher than that. So,
yeah.
Different levels. We don't teach all the way down to
Kindergarten. Well,
elementary, though.
I'm planning on being a 2nd grade teacher.
Really?
Yes. When I finish with my schooling, I plan to be a 2nd grade teacher. But
This
for now,
man. This man.
This man that just made a dick joke about Pokemon.
Oh, I started it, so I'll take responsibility for that.
Yes, but
That's why I teach adults.
yeah, I'm planning on teaching early childhood education. I want to plan on teaching 2nd or 3rd grade because they're more mature than 1st graders and kindergartners, and they're not as talk-backy as 4th and 5th graders.
I will say that when I was in school, one of my favorite grades was 4th. I don't know why. I don't think it was just the teachers. Well, except for the fact that I got stabbed in 4th grade.
Oh.
But aside from that, it was my favorite grade in terms of like content and just like
A child
it felt
shanked
really cool.
you?
I got stabbed in the hand with a pencil.
Oh, okay.
So sure.
I thought you meant like some kid just came up and shanked you with a knife.
Well, I mean, shanking doesn't have to be a weapon. It could be something that's not intended to be a weapon. I guess that would be a shiv.
Yeah.
I guess. But hey, we made it through. Let's move past that conversation.
Have you noticed those skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down with a special Pokemon move, I hear. I wonder what that move is called. I wonder what the move you use to cut down trees is called.
Many Pokemon live in the forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds.
That's his actual voice.
Yes. Do you know the evolution's cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are.
Also,
but we don't like them the way they are.
For bitches. There's only a few instances where I'd ever do that when I knew the Pokemon was going to learn a specific
Now this is
move.
still Route 2, right?
Well, we're about to exit it, and then you can enter right back in. Or, I mean, you could... Sure.
Route 2.
Yep,
Okay, so we
okay.
can't catch ship here.
But we can look at the Weedles that we can't catch.
Yeah, let's look at all these Weedles.
Look at all this.
There's one.
That's not a Weedle, but
I know,
yeah.
but I can dream. Why are you still a forward?
Oh, Lord, it's the murderer of all our dreams.
Now, here's the thing. We need to just get Onion Lou a grass move that isn't...
So you're talking about Vine Whip.
Yes. What
Okay.
level does he get that at? It's either 10 or 11,
I
I
thought
believe.
Vine Whip was higher. I think he gets something earlier. Wait,
Razor
no.
Leaf, maybe.
Yeah, Razor Leaf is higher. So I think he gets Vine Whip earlier.
Yeah.
But I think it's 11 or 12, honestly. But I may be wrong. Again, it's been so long. Jesus. Actually,
We're
that
a
was
god if that's a crit on us.
Yeah.
I am your god now. He eats Rattatas. Anyways,
One of Rattata just crit us 3 times, and we're just sad and depressed.
it's what we do.
We hate everything with statistics.
You murder Rattatas.
Yes, the Onion Lou is the murderer of Rattatas. That is true.
I've seen a frog eat a rat.
What?
Yeah.
Frog? What?
Yes.
A frog eat a rat. I thought you said Froggy the rat.
I've seen a frog eat a rat.
I'm like, what are you referring to? Where did a frog enter this conversation? I know it's a, like kind of. I guess
froggy.
I guess he kind of looks like a frog, but not really.
I mean, he's more of a frog than any other animal I can
What the
think
hell?
of.
Yeah, I know. What the hell is he?
He's an onion frog.
Something with like a growth or something that has like attached itself.
He's just a
to his
frog with an
body.
onion on his back. Or a budding flower.
I know that there would be somebody that'd be like, if you read his description, Bulbasaur is obviously I don't know, fucking
What's his description?
something.
Let's watch.
Yeah, let's see if there actually is something here.
Bulbasaur. The Bulbasaur Pokemon.
Great, wonderful. Wonderful.
Shows us so much.
We'll check that out another time.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be in the Pokedex.
He's
Not
a Lewis CK Pokemon.
Yeah, he's a Lewis Pokemon. A Lou Pokemon, if you would.
Lulu.
We just need to get him to level whatever he is.
Higher than he is now.
Yeah, I could check on my phone, but that could be cheating.
Look at that guy that has a Jigglypuff over there. That Jigglypuff is fucking spacing out, man.
Let's talk to the Jigglypuff.
He looks so drugged. Look at his eyes.
Hey man, you got the good stuff!
It looks so appropriate, too.
Why did it, like, pause for, like, 5 hours while he was telling us that? When Jigglypuff sings, it gets me so tired. So tired. It's literally just scroll down there. Okay, I talked to this man twice now by accident. Team Rocket at Mount Moon? Ah, I'm on the phone. Scram, see? Meh. I got a Pikachu.
Alright, it's the seed Pokemon. That helps.
Ah, so he's a seed.
Thanks,
Does
Internet.
it say down low?
I'm checking
what level his-
Bulbapedia.
But on that thing that I had.
Yeah, it said seed Pokemon.
No, not that. I wanted to know what level he got
Oh!
a grass move at.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay,
good?
I'll check that in Bulbapedia. Since
I
we're
love to
already
hear about your profile. Tell me something. What's your profile? Yes. What's your profile? I am a Pokemon friend. I am a Pokemon people.
This is technically Gen 2, right?
I have it already on what that thing was.
Vine Whip is supposed to be 10.
Level 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 15 is Poison Powder.
I am a
I want this.
level 15?
Yeah.
We'll get him to level 15.
Well, I know. I just have a thing because I mean most of my Pokemon that I ever used in games were the ones that were.
Here's our profile. I am a hopeless person.
I thought that said homeless. I'll be honest.
Do they have homeless? Because that would be amazing.
Can we look at the like worst thing here?
Lollying.
I'm
rickety,
a lolling person.
a rock
Lol.
solid person.
You know,
A ripped person.
I like rock solid. Honestly.
Like shredded.
Reupholstered. Lovey-dovey. Nope, we're rock solid.
Rock solid.
Like, can we go to person?
I am shredded rock solid person.
And can we also change person to like Bulbasaur?
I am shredded. I'm drooling rock solid Bulbasaur.
I want to say also that the arrow on A up there looked like a D, so it would be like, I am the rock solid person.
So we're gonna change it to a Pokemon then. Metapod!
The rock solid Metapod.
I am shredded rock solid Metapod.
Is it only ones we've seen? That's
yeah.
that's real creative. I didn't know that.
Huh.
I don't know why I'm so astonished by
Well,
that.
Lurtz is shredded and rock solid right now, so I am shredded rock solid Pidgey.
Until we have a new god. Our god is Pidgey at this point.
yeah.
Our god is Lurtz.
I am shredded rock solid Pidgey. Your profile really says something about who you are. I wonder why. Because it's our profile.
Yeah.
Alright, so. Continuing on with,
I also love how in Pokemon games it just, like, gives this narrative that there's so many people that in the city that just stand in one place looking at a wall or looking at a bush until somebody talks to them.
I know.
And then they're usually like, I had so much work to do today. I'm like, dude, you've been standing there for 5 months straight.
Yeah.
I know because I've been playing this game.
For 5 months straight.
It's a problem.
That's why when I played Pokemon FireRed for the very first time, because I was always used, because all of this was just the same way how it was, like, occasionally somebody might move, like, a foot, and then turn, and then move another foot. But then, when you play this for the first time, and you, go to that Fire Island or whatever it's called, 1 island, 2 island, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
One of the people that you see when you enter a house, he's moving back and forth, and then turns and then comes to talk to you. I'm like, holy crap, that guy was pacing. He was doing something other than just standing in place. Like, I was so surprised.
Yeah, and usually they just like turn around, move one place, and like, I don't like
I don't like this place. Let's go over here again. The shade's better over there.
Onion loot, use tackle. Constantly.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him to level 10. You're gonna see it, guys.
You will see
Don't
this.
worry.
And then once he's level 10, we're going to take on that gym.
That is true. After we do probably a little bit more grinding.
Yes.
But you need to see this occur. You need to see this happen.
Yes. I was almost about ready to turn off the recording.
Okay.
Alright.
Crit dead.
Here it comes, and... Oh my goodness, he's going to be level 10, guys! We did it!